There we go. You do need to add intermission. I'm gonna do something real quick here. There we are. You gotta be kidding me, man. Please don't tell me they replaced. Where did I put it? In here? I had it saved, damn. Alright. I gotta do something real quick. Hide that. Change screen capture real quick. Do this. Closed. Now we should be able to. There we go. Slight technical difficulties. Now we're ready. All right. There should be. All right. There we go. All right, we are at the. Hopefully everything's working. All right. Hello, everybody. We are at the. Sorry about that. BLPC semifinals. I'm the only one. It's a dual stream. Hopefully you're in the better of the two streams. We have Supa uses. We have Supa versus Billion. Let's see who wins here. No, it doesn't actually. It's hidden. Both of them are hidden. Both of them are pretty well hidden. Yeah, see, look. The right guy, you can't even see his power. It's hidden. Yeah, Billion scores for the first goal. Inside that box. We don't need that box, really. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoy the high quality 1080p stream we've got here. Power up. Power up is taken by Supa. Looks like this is a pretty good opportunity here for Billion to get the second goal. Oh, Supa uses, but will this be enough? No. Automatic goal. Wow. So Billion is up. Well, is there VAR in this? I don't know if there's VAR in this. Let's see if it's... Alright. Currently, Soup is in a really great position, actually, to score this goal. We'll see how Billion defends this. Tap. Nothing. Clear. Not a clear, but danger is avoided. Yeah, I'm not sure how Rika got in here either. Good move by Billion. Hitting it to the side. No, nothing happening. Supa did get power, or has a power. So nothing crazy happening here. Not a great use from Supa, I'm gonna be honest. Hello. Hello and welcome to the stream. Yeah, I know who you are. I know who you are, Rika. What a hit. What a hit. I believe that's a goal. Not a goal yet. And there's the goal. Alright, nothing happened in those turns. I mostly remember you from Milk Buds IMO. Like that's the majority of like what I remember you from. I can't really tell you your entire history off the top of my head, but that's what I remember most. I mean, that is true. They did win 2 BLPCs. All right. Pretty boring game. Billion is dominating this game. Not looking great for Super. Oh, out. I could have been an own goal. I'm glad it isn't because we get some more bobble action, but that was close to an own goal. And, you know, it was a lucky save. You know, moves that player. Not sure why that player and not the one by the power up, so he can get a power up. Not really sure why. Yep. Alright. Looks like he's gonna go for kind of like a shot here. I believe a billion's gonna like just dominate him anyways. Oh. Yeah, no. Let's see what, you know, it's a could be a tap in here. Billion uses. Not really sure why, but I mean it is a important. I don't think it was savable. I'll be honest, Billion. I do not think that was savable from my perspective. We're looking at a kickoff here. I think, yeah, he uses here. I'm not sure if that's inside the ball or not, but I believe Supa gets power here. Billion's just going to hit the ball, or Supa's just going for slow plays. Pretty decent bumps from Supa. Supa should also get power here. Going for a pinch. Well, I mean, they're not going to be in D2 for much longer. I'm going to be honest. I think they have probably the highest chance of getting promoted. I have no idea what Supa is cooking. I'm be honest. I have no idea. Like, they are not cooking at all. Like, they are straight up no... I have no idea what Soup is doing. I mean, Supa has to see something that we don't see. Because I have no idea why they are playing the way that they are. Alright. Oh my gosh. Holy shit! Holy shit! What the fuck? What a fucking goal. I mean, what the fuck? Please tell me that went on stream. Billion uses a double use, and it still goes in. And it still goes in for Billion. Okay, they use blocks. Gape gets power. It's 4-2 now. Alright, Supa should get power here in this turn. I believe this will be a pretty routine counter for Gape. Maybe even a goal. We'll see. No goal, but still a pretty good counter. Supa has a power up now as well. Uses on Gape even though he's not doing anything. Supa gets power again. And see how they use. Supa with the hit. It does not go in. What? Why would they say ramp? Uses, but What a counter from Gape. I believe Gape will now be shooting this. Will Super be able to save this? And he does. Gape honestly did most of the saving there. Like... Super in great position to camp. I agree. I feel like Super is wasting power-ups. Oh. What do we got? Super has power now. Gonna try to pinch it in. It might work. I don't know. We'll see if this works or not. I don't think it will work. It does work. Supa's great. He does work. It just started. This is the first game, I'm pretty sure. Supa grabs power. What a block. What a block from Supa. I'm not gonna lie. Amazing. Gape could not rock it. Let's see what they do here. Oh, it might go in. And it barely doesn't go. Like, that is the slightest doesn't go in I've ever seen. Gape with the own goal. Holy... Wow. What an... I mean... 4-all here. Going for a middle shot. What he? Why? What? Supa uses? I'm not sure why Supa used. Anyways, as a reminder, people, here's what the bracket looks like. Winner of this goes on to the finals. Loser goes on to third place. Let's get back to the action. Super doesn't get power again this turn. We'll see if Gape goes for power or not. Seems like they might be. Let's see what they do. Gape gets power. Not really sure about that ramp placement, but they were gonna get power anyways. Going for a pinch, I believe here. Kind of a pass play. Anyways, thank you for the follow. Sussy Season, thank you for the follow. Going off the wall. Bump. Nothing much happening. Still for all. Both of them have powers. And Billion can easily get... Not sure why he's not moving. He uses. It's on his side though. He goes down. He's gonna grab power as well. Gonna bump Supa, I believe, as well. Now Billion has another power. We'll see how he uses it. For kind of a medium, not really a slow play behind the ball. Supa's going very slow behind the ball with one of them. So camping with another. I believe Supa will get power here. Left side advantage, of course. Billion uses. Gets the power up out. Let's see how he uses the power up here. Or if he does use. He might not use this turn, of course. Alright, Billion now kind of in a pretty interesting situation. I believe he will shoot this. I think we will be seeing the end of game 1, I believe. No, Supa decides to use. How will Supa respond to this? They don't? They block. Billion gets power. Hits that through there. Billion goes up to grab power. Supa, I believe, is going to go off bumper here or off wall. Not really sure what they're doing. Billion has it now. Billion got the power. I don't believe we're going to be getting... Oh! That was close. That was really close. There are no goals scored so far in a while, actually. Interesting use. Super gets power. Boost used by... Will they block it? Super blocks it! Super saves. Holy smokes. What a save from Super. What a save. Right now going for a bump, I believe. Super should get power here. Does that mean Super uses? No. So I'm gonna just say that Super had a ramp before they got their new power. Not really sure why they didn't use ramp so many other times, but they had a ramp. Blocks his own shot. Like, what are, like... Going for power up again, Super. Uses on Billion so he doesn't get power. Billion uses goo. Super should get power here. Super is going for a shot. I believe Billion will save this. We'll see. Billion was able to clear it. Now it's on Super's side. Not really sure why he didn't go for power either. Super is going for power again. Mostly, I believe, just because this guy is on the power. Super uses ramp. Launches it back. Doesn't go into goal, but is on Billion's side. Billion got power. Super is going for power. I believe Billion will get power here. In my opinion, Billion uses. Great use, in my opinion, honestly. That's what I would have done in the same situation. Even though it's a bit risky, big bumpers can kind of, you know, you might as well just use it. He was getting another power anyways. Alright. Supa should get power here. Supa still is on the ball, not really doing much with it. Not sure if there's a shot coming or not. We will see. Because I'm not seeing Supa's bobble get moved at all. Supa has not moved their bobble. There are currently 52 turns left. Sorry, 62 left. There has to be a goal between now and 150 turns. Like, if there isn't, that would be ridiculous. Billion uses blocks. Billion shoots. No goal. Billion does gain power. Not sure what Soup is doing here. Super uses yellow card to shoot. Super gets blocked by Billion. Pretty... I'm not gonna lie, this is kind of like an expected thing. I believe Super should get power here. Billion going off wall to hit ball, where Super is kind of slow playing it, going for some bumps. Super gets power. Billion, of course, has a power already and has not used yet. Nothing happened that turn. Not really sure what Supa's plan was there, but Supa does get a power up. Supa gets power. Supa did not use. Let's see how this goes. Billion uses. Goes off wall. Past Billion's bobble. Now back into the hands of Supa. Not sure what Supa is doing here. If they are. Supa goal swaps. Now going for a shot. It's in. Supa wins game 1. Again, it was 97 turns, which was crazy. Anyways, looking at the bracket here again, winner of this game with Super taking, aka noname, taking the lead, will go on to the finals. Loser goes on to third place matchup. Again, don't go anywhere. We have game 2 coming up very soon. Alright. Alright, who's ready for some more action here? Seems like we're just waiting at this point for the kickoff is right. We are ready. Super gets left side or right side here. Going for a middle shot. Not really sure why, especially against Rush. Not really the best play, in my opinion. Again, we'll see how the rest of this goes. Super gets the ball. Super decides going off wall here. Blocked by Billion. Super retains power up. Billion has yet to get power up despite being on left side. Hits ball. Doesn't do much. Super uses. Again, Billion doesn't have any powers, so again, 5 turns, no goals. Super gets power up. Again, as a reminder, we are in the semifinals. Winner of this game moves on. Back to the action here. Heads over to there. Gape going for power here. Supa, not really sure what Supa's doing here. Again, Billion has said if this goes to game 3, we will be delaying this to tomorrow. Supa has ball. Gets past Billion's bobble. Again, not much is happening this game. This might be another long 97 turn game like we had earlier. Hello, if you're just joining us, this is game 2. Supa won game 1. Supa uses big bumpers here. Kind of gets Billion out of the way. Supa gets power up here. Billion's gonna go off the wall. We'll see what Billion does here. Kind of going for a slower shot. Gets blocked. Again, I think the off-the-wall shot would have been a better choice. Gets ball at middle now. Again, Billion has a great chance to score a goal here. Will he? Or, I mean, sorry, Supa. Supa scores the first goal. 16 turns in. Supa scores the first. Just a routine tap in. Nothing crazy is happening here. Going through, and that's a goal. That is a goal for Billion. Did not get power, but was able. I believe he didn't get power. He might have gotten power, but nice kickoff goal. 1-1, 18 turns in. Supa did indeed get power. Billion uses red card here. And there's the goal. Wow. What a goal. Honestly, what a goal. I mean, really, if I was Billion, I'd feel pretty bad about myself wasting a red card like that. I mean, a waste is a waste. A waste is a waste. Not really sure what Super was doing there. Billion gets power. Billion uses and is able to capitalize on that, making it 2-all. I believe Super did win game 1. Not sure what Billion is. Okay, Billion changes. Going for a Bud's kickoff here. Blocked by Billion. Billion now in position. Not really sure what Billion is gonna do here. Again, it's a very tough position. Super gets power up here. Billion scores a goal. What a long shot from Billion here. Making it 3-2. Again, still in the 133 turns to go. I don't think it's going to go to 150. But with how last game went, we don't know. We really don't. Billion uses bumpers here. Supa's bobbles are now cleared. Billion gets in power now. Billion bumps. Billion, like I said, got power. Nothing crazy happening here. All right. Super is able to get the goal, making it 3-all here. Let's see what happens here. Both of them use their powers. Billion is in position to get the power up now. Super has to rush back. We will not be seeing a goal this turn. Billion gets power. Billion gets power again. Scream. Oh my gosh. Nothing has happened for a few turns already since Supa equalized. We're now looking at 38 turns in. Supa is going to go to slow play. Billion's not really going to do much. Supa is able to get to top power, but Billion, since it spawns bottom, the box, he's going to be able to get that. Again, Billion has power up. Supa does not have power. Right now, off bumper, still in Billion's side. Supa is at bottom campsite. I'm not sure if he's going to stay bottom campsite at this point. No, he moves his bottom guy upwards to the top camp area, moving his furthest left bobble to, again, the bottom camp spot. Billion gets power from last turn. Not sure if he's going to use or not. Probably, most likely not. Supa now has camp spots for both sides. Gets the power here. Right now there's going to be like a bunch of bobbles going at each other at the top camping site. Nothing happened. Again, Billion still has the power up he has not used, and Supa got the power up from the last turn 41. 42, nothing I don't think is going to happen this turn. Looks like Supa's going to go for some sort of shot. Billion blocks it. Ball goes towards top camp area, and the ball gets the power up here. Billion is trying to push. It looks like Supa's guy out of the way of shooting the ball. And he does that successfully. Ball is still on Billion's half. Again, no new power-ups have happened. Billion's going for some bumps here. Supa is kind of slow playing it. I'm not sure if he's going to go for another power-up. He might. And he does. Billion gets power-up here. It seems like Billion is setting up for a use here. Almost. And he does get that. And he blocks his own shot. Where Supa gets the power because of the use of the ghost. Now Supa is the only one with a power-up. Billion, of course, blocked his own shot. Supa uses yellow card here. Looks like it's going to go for a shot on Billion's goal. I'm not sure if this is going to work. I believe Billion... This should be a pretty routine save from Billion. No, it's not. It's in! Supa scores. It is now 4-3. 46 turns in. Holy smokes. Supa could win this here. Billion also really should... I don't know. There's not much you could do there, but it looks like a pretty routine save from... At least from what I was looking at. None of them have powers. Billion with the kickoff. Looks to be either rocket or back pass here. Supa counters with buds. Billion gets power. Off the back. Now on Billion's side. Supa gets power here. Again, Billion still has his power up. He has not used it yet. So much anticipation for what's going to happen here. Supa gets the power. Billion's going to looks like a slow play behind the ball where Supa's almost not really being what he has played for the rest of the series, where he's playing very aggressive here. Probably going to try to sit up to use said power that he got. Bumped his own guy. His own guy is now all the way into his net. Probably the most entertaining, one of the most entertaining things, because the series has been honestly really boring. Billion uses. Billion will, of course, get power here, so not really a waste. But also stops Supa from shooting the ball. Supa uses. Blocks while on. So not only does he block Billion from getting the power with a ramp, he's able to block the ball as well. Honestly, a great use. Getting behind the ball, Supa slow plays. Billion thought he was going to slow play. Now he's putting both of his, looks like full power. Gets blocked. Billion gets power up here. Supa still has the power from the last time. Looks like Billion's going full power and Supa is also going full power as well. Both of them ricochet off each other. Now Supa could camp top here, but I believe Supa is just going to try at least just to play behind the ball. Again, Super is 1 goal away from the finals, where Billion is looking for 2 more. It looks like Billion gets the power up here. Not really, kind of the same play happening again and again here, where both of them just ricochet off each other multiple times with this ball. Power-ups, well, both of them still have power-ups. Neither has used. Super looks like he's going for a pass play here, and he does, and he misses. What? What a miss. That's worse than Billion last game. Honestly. This, like, that goal could have put you into the finals. Billion uses the big bumpers. Super blocks. Billion's other guy goes flying in, all the way into Super's net. Billion has goo now. I mean, I don't think it matters at this point. Alright, accidentally leaked to power. Regardless, Billion's gonna get this power anyways, so he's gonna use. Looks like he's going for a shot here. Uses goo there. I'm not really sure what he was going for there. Again, we are 60 turns in. The last game went to 90. I think it was 97 or something. We are in for a while. Again, Billion got power up. Super goes to top. Billion gets there first. Billion gets power up at bottom where it spawned. Super, I thought Billion was going for a bump. Now he's not. I believe he's going for a clear off bumper. Super is going off. No, Billion uses, but it doesn't matter. Super's there. I think this could be a goal for Billion here. There's only one of Super's bobbles. All the rest of them are down at Billion's half. Super uses big bumpers. Off the big bumpers. Hits it. Off big bumpers again. Billion gets power up here. What is Billion? I believe Billion might be using here. Billion does use boost. Auto boosted. It is 4-all now with Billion getting the power up. We could be seeing another game 3, but if we do get a game 3, we will probably have to delay it for tomorrow. Again, Billion on defense. Super with the power up. What are we going to be seeing here? Super looks like he's slow playing here. Billion uses ramp. Power up is now on Billion's side. Super is going full power with both of his bobbles. I'm not sure if he's going to be able to bump Billion before he hits the ball, though. Off bumper. Back into... Still on Billion's side. But all of Billion's bobbles are now surrounding the ball. Again, Billion got power. Looks like Gape is going to go slow here. But he's going to go full power. Nope. about quarter power. Super counters. The ball is still on Billion on Gape's half. Again, we're at 67 turns here. It looks like we're going to see a Billion shot. Billion uses. Blocked by Supa. Billion gets power. Supa is going off wall. Let's see if this is able to get a shot. I believe Supa is going for a shot here. Blocked by Billion. Supa is at top power. Supa will get power here, most likely. 69 turns in. It is 4-all. Supa gets the power up. Billion, of course, still has their power up from 2 turns ago. Again, this is a winner of this game moves on for Supa. Loser will at least still get a reward by playing 3rd place. Again, the winner of the BLPC tournament wins $10. So this is a professional tournament. But most of these players are just playing for the love of the game here. Goes through to Gape's side. Again, we're not really seeing much action here. I apologize. But 73 turns in. Not a whole lot of action. Billions uses. Will he be able to block this shot Supa is trying to attempt here? I believe he will. Supa is going really slow. Gets blocked, obviously, because why would you go that slow? That's such a... Why would you go that slow, Supa? Like, genuinely, why? It's such... That's beyond me, honestly. The fact that you could have shot it a little bit more power and it could have possibly gone in. But no. Why? Just why? It looks like it's Billion's game to lose here. Looks like he's going to try to go off the sidebar here with his bobble right here to try to almost hit it off this way. Billion uses. It doesn't matter. Supa scores. Supa wins the series. Holy smokes, guys. It's finally over. Supa wins and will be going on to the finals. Billion will be going home, sadly. Again, hopefully we will be hosting the Pendu semifinal matchup right here. Again, the Pendu versus Tith matchup will be hosted here, hopefully. Again, if it doesn't take 2 weeks, which the last game did, I don't even know how it took 2 weeks. Like, genuinely, like, that's ridiculous. Anyways, regardless, Billion, Gape, Billion, Gape, Billion, he's going to 3rd place. It looks like we're just going to be seeing it looks like we're just gonna be seeing we're gonna see, what is it? No Name, aka Supa, in the finals, which will be hopefully be hosted here again. So, again, thank you all for being here. I appreciate it. We'll be hosting more live Bobble League. See you there.